Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for February 27th, 2026. The character The Watcher and the modifiers are draft the custom starting deck of cards. Flight, you make room path from the next room to travel to, and lethality, you start each combat with +3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with +3 strength as well. So I might want to try to go for a very aggressive deck. I see Knight here with 1793, that's a great score. Nick with 1766, still in the top 20. Let's see what I can come up with here. So draft deck. If I want to go for an aggressive deck, I wonder if I should take Windmill Strike to get an early overkill out of the way. I think follow-up might be better, though. Gives me extra energy. Let me take the... Actually, this is also an uncommon card, though. Fine, let's take the Windmill Strike. Wallop is great. Let's definitely take that. I think Consecrate for some AoE damage. Meditate. Ideally, I would find a way to enter Wrath as well. Let's do Carve Reality. That's good damage. If I don't get any other ways to enter Wrath, I think I will take the Simmering Fury now. Cut Through Fate, Crush Jones, Rushdown. I don't think I need the Rushdown here. Let's take the Cut Through Fate. Like, water might not be that good. Let's take Flying Sleeves with the extra strength. I already have a Cut Through Fate. Is there a reason not to go for collector bonuses? Not really. I could take duplicates, right? Or would Highlander be easier? I think I'll commit to going for collector bonuses. Let's take the second Cut Through Fate, and then here I do have a Crescendo. I will take that. Let's also then take a second Wallop. Great. Why not? No, let's do Bowling Bash for AoE damage. Talk to the End is great. Battle Hymn would be good too, but I think I'll take the Talk to the End. Let's also grab a Fear No Evil. I don't think I'll do Signature Move. Let's take a second Crescendo. Okay, alright. I think this should be a pretty good offensive deck. Defensively, I do have to Talk to the Hand, the 2 Wallops, and, didn't I pick up another defensive card? No, that's it. The rest is offense with the Crescendos and Simmering Furies as support, which I think is pretty good. Yep. Should be a very aggressive deck. Alright, with Flight, I can hit all 5 elites here. That's pretty good. And then I'll maximize question mark rooms until I get enough curses. Or Mr. Machine. Alright, so here, let's start off with, if I do Crescendo Wallop, that might be fun. No, I think I'll do Fear No Evil, then Crescendo, then Wallop, and then Flying Sleeves. Beautiful. Alright, here I got an attack potion, Simmering Fury number 2, or should I take a Protect? I don't know if I need multiple Simmering Furies. The Protect is more tempting to have a good block card. Who's my final boss? Hexaghost. For the Hexaghost, the Protect might be better. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, here I got my first Curse Regret, as well as a bunch of gold. And then here I just got a regular fight with the Cultist. Let's start off with Crescendo, Cut Through Fate. Let's do the Carve Reality, and then Smite is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got an Entropic Brew. That's really nice this early on. Conclude is not a bad idea for another AoE damage card. Let's take it. Here I got another Crush Mark Room, or another Crush Mark Room regular fight. Conclude gets rid of this guy. Here, let's do Fear No Evil, and then just Conclude, and then I should be able to kill with any decent tech. Actually, with a Windmill Strike would be enough this turn too. Good. Alright, Crush joins Follow-Up Worship. I think now I'll take a follow-up. Okay. And then here I got the boot. Whenever you deal 4 or less unlocked attack damage, increase it to 5. That's probably never going to happen with lethality, right? Alright, Grumman Knob. Let's start up with Talk to the Hand, Carve Reality. Should I do Simmering Fury? Let me see if Cut Through Fate will give me... Yeah, actually, I can grab a follow-up next turn, so I think I'll do Simmering Fury here. Let's see. I need to defend against 18, or I need to kill. Let's do Cut Through Fate, follow-up, and then Fear No Evil is enough. Beautiful. Yep, not too difficult. Got Calipers. That's kind of nice. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block round of all of you block. Ragnarok is really tempting with the extra strength I have, but I might want to go for Pauper, right? Well, I could take Ragnarok, remove it in Act 3, because it will deal a lot of damage. So it'll be 40 damage right now, and then if I'm in Wrath, it's 80 damage. No, let's stick with Tranquility. Yep. Alright, here I got the Sentries. Okay. 12 incoming. I do have Wallop. That is enough. Yep, let's do Wallop here, then Consecrate. Let's see what the Cut Through Fate gives me. I think I don't need the Regret. I'm trying to think if I should drink the... if I should play the Cut Through Fate to get rid of the backliner. Might not be a bad idea. Let's do Miracle Cut Through Fate. And then, yeah, let's grab the Windmill Strike this turn. I can play the follow-up next turn. Okay. Ideally, I would get another Wallop. I did not. Oh man, sorry about that. That was a sneeze and a cough at the same time. That was really painful. Alright, let's do Bowling Bash, then follow-up. That's not quite enough, but I think if I do Carve Reality, then Simmering Fury, next turn I have the Flying Sleeves and the Smite. I think that should be enough, right? Yep, beautiful. Alright, perfect this one too. We got Pair Up and Pick Up Racer Mastery by 10. Very nice. Occultist Potion and Protect, Weave, or Prostrate. I actually have some Scry cards. So let me take the Weave. It might help with being aggressive as well. Alright, here I got the Grumman Knob. Let's start with Carve Reality. Bowling Bash, Fear No Evil. I'll save these two for when I'm in Wrath, hopefully soon. Is this going to be enough? I don't have a lot of energy, but I think I have to risk it. Let's do Miracle, Crescendo. Then Smite, Follow Up, and then Wallop is enough. Beautiful. Alright, got meet on the bone a few HPs. Add below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Now, I clicked on that very quickly. Do I want that against the Hexaghost? It might in general be useful. Let's keep it. And then I'll try just to lose a lot of HP for the Hexaghost fight. Because I picked up the Weave, I think I should pick up another Cutthroat Fate here. Beautiful. And then here I got Backup Preparation at the start of each combat. Draw 2 additional cards. And then I don't think I need a rest side. I think I can just do a regular fight. Although I wouldn't mind getting the... oh, right. I don't have an Eruption. Never mind. Alright, let's do Fear No Evil, Wallop. I think I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. Oh, speaking of losing HP, this might be the last fight before the boss. The last guaranteed fight before the boss. So let's actually remember to lose a lot of HP. So I think I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I'm down to maybe like the low 20s. Alright, I was hoping maybe to get overkill with the Wind Strike. No, 57 damage is good enough here. Alright, I healed back up to 30. That's fine. Indignation, Empty Fist, Just Lucky. Because of the Weave... Okay, I thought I picked up a Weave. Yeah, it hasn't shown up yet. Alright, because of the Weave, I think I'll take the Just Lucky here. Okay. And then here, second Curse. It will force me to heal, but... Yeah, fine. I think I'll risk the second Curse here. I have way too much HP here. I'll hope that the next question mark room will be a regular fight. That would make my life a little easier. Alright, so here I think I'll do... How do I do this? Let's do... I can't even do Corviali, right? Let's do Simmering Fury, Meditate. Okay. Alright, I have lots of energy here. I don't think I'll wake it up this turn, though, yet, right? Yeah, let's do another Simmering Fury and wait. At least I take damage from the Regret, so that's good. And then here, let's do Talk to the Hand, Follow Up. Cut Through Fade 1. Let's grab another Cut Through Fade. Did I have a Weave? I did not yet. Okay. Oh, I can't play the Conclude. Let's grab the Balloon Bash. I'll play the Conclude next turn. Okay. Windmill Strike is almost enough, right? Yeah, so here I can do Weave and Windmill Strike for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got Pantograph. Oh, that's even worse. I'm going to skip this one, yeah. At the start of boss combat, steal 25 HP. Let's not take that. Let's take another Protect instead. Okay. And then here, not a regular fight, but a shop. It's not horrible. I'm not sure about Dramatic Entrance yet. I would love Weakness. I don't have it. Swivel is interesting. I think I'll grab the Swivel. Let's grab a Flying Sleeves. I don't think I need any of the others. Empty Fist, maybe. Yeah, let's take the Empty Fist. In terms of Relics, Gremlin Horn is nice. Whenever an enemy dies, get an energy and draw one card. I don't think I need the other two. Could grab a Dex Potion, but give up Witch Potion instead. No, I think I'll grab the Dramatic Entrance. A little risky, but I think I'll take it. And honestly, I don't like anything else, so I think I'll skip, or not skip, but, you know, save the gold for the next shop. Right, here I got the Grumman Knob again. Okay, let's do Crescendo, Dramatic Entrance, Consecrate, Just Lucky. And because I have the Windmill Strike, I think I play it here. Actually, it lost me to almost kill. I just need any decent attack next turn. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to enter the final fight with a lot of HP. Eternal Feather, for every 5 cards in deck, heal 3, choose one of you under rest side. Yeah, the game just wants me to have lots of HP for the final fight. I think I'll take the Sash Whip. Yeah, let's take the Sash Whip. That gives me extra weakness. And here I heal with the Eternal Feather for 71. Oh, no. That's really bad. Alright, let's upgrade the Sash Whip to an extra turn of weakness, but I'll get attacked by so much. And with Lethality, yeah, this is almost going to be impossible, right? Let me drink the Cultist Potion here, see if that makes a difference. I can do Dramatic Entrance, Sash Whip, Cut Through Fate, and I don't think I'll do Simmering Fury, so let's draw that. Actually, no, let's draw the Crescendo now. And then might as well do a Conclude. Okay. 36. That's not horrible. It's still pretty impossible, and that's with weakness, right? I only have 12. Even if I had another Protect, that would be 24. How do I get to 36? Can I somehow kill here? I would need to deal about 100 damage, which is going to be really tough, but I think that's my only choice. Let's drink the Attack Potion. Another follow-up. That might be interesting. Gives me energy. Let's take it. Drink the Entropic Brew. There's another Attack Potion, Energy Potion. Let's try this. I think I have to do Crescendo. Then Cut Through Fate. I'm hoping to get through the Weave here. Let's play the follow-ups. Then do another Cut Through Fate. No Weave. Carve Reality, maybe? Consecrate for 0 cost? I mean, I have the energy. Let's grab the Carve Reality, actually. Well, I don't have the energy now, but I'll get it with an Energy Potion. Ragnarok. Hang on. This is 90. And then I can kill... Okay, yeah, I just had to use the potions. Yeah, that's what happens when you have an aggressive deck. Awesome. Alright, perfect everything so far. Alpha, Brilliant, Spirit Shield. I'll skip these. I think I can try to go for Popper. Curse Key is interesting. Might allow me to get curses. Actually, it guarantees me 2 more curses, and I already have 2, and I'm not going for Handlander. So, yes, let's say Curse Key, gain energy at the start of return. Whenever you open a non-boss chest to obtain a curse. That should be pretty good. And I'm kind of glad I'm not going for Handlander, because that would make Curse Key a little more difficult to handle. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I can hit again 4 of the 4 elites, and I got lots of question mark rooms again. Alright, yeah, let's hit. As soon as I get... Wait, I didn't count question mark rooms on the previous act. I might have messed that up. How many did I have? It felt like a lot, but I don't know. Because once I have enough curses, I could probably just skip question mark rooms. Well, we'll get there first. Alright, here let's start off with Flying Sleeves, Sash Whip for some weakness, then Dramatic Entrance, Wallop to be fully defended, and might as well do just lucky. Okay. Alright, and then 12 incoming here. Let's do Tranquility, Empty Fist for energy, Carve Reality, and Smite is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Cut Through Fate number 4, is that? Yeah, that's a collectibles on the Cut Through Fate, so very happy to get that out of the way early. Here, I definitely want to fight for a relic. That should be a fun relic here. I think I'll also do Crescendo, Dramatic Entrance. Yep, then Bowling Bash, you, Wallop, you, and Fear No Evil, you. Beautiful. Alright, got Red Mask, got the Starvage Combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Follow-up, Prostrate, Crush, Joints. I had 1 or 2 follow-ups, just 1. Still, let's take a second follow-up. Okay. Alright, here, Wraith is a little annoying, but let's take it. We also got Letter Opener. Every time play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I did not get the Wraith. That's kind of nice. Alright. Yeah, I did get a Shame, though, as well as Chooser Base. Normal enemy combats. I no longer encounter in question mark rooms. Very nice. And here, do I want Ritual Dagger? I do have the, what do you call it? The card that allows me to get Overkill Windmill Strike. So I think I will take the gold instead. Yeah. Although Ritual Dagger would have been a decent attack card, I think this, I should try to get Overkill in a different way. Alright, not being attacked turn 1, I can do Crescendo, Dramatic Entrance, get rid of the minions, gain energy, talk to the end, follow up, Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I think I'll save the Windmill Strike. Let's do Fear No Evil, Flying Sleeves, and conclude. And that's enough to kill. Turn 1 kill here. Beautiful. We've got White Beast Statue Potions, always appear in combat rewards, as well as the Speed Potion. And I think just for the sake of collective bonuses, I should take a 3rd Protect. Yep. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here I got the Slavers. This one might be a bit challenging. I do have Consecrate, Dramatic Entrance. Let's start with the Wallop first. Yep. Let's do Wallop, then Consecrate, follow-up, Dramatic Entrance. Okay. Alright, so I think I have to do Flying Sleeves, and then I also have to... Oh man, the Crescendo is showing up a little too late here. Let's play the Protect here. At least that allows me to be fully defended this turn. Okay. Alright. And then here I do have a Meditate, but almost no block. I think I have to kill all of them. Let's do Crescendo, then Cut Through Fate. Bowling Bash is not bad. Okay. That allows me to get rid of this guy, and then I can kill with the Cut Through Fate. Beautiful. Perfect. This one too. Got Fossilized Helix to prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat, as well as a Swift Potion, which I'm kind of happy with the potions I have. Let's skip the Swift Potion. Flurry of Blows is really good with all the stand shift. Now I'm thinking maybe the Swift Potion might be better than... I do have energy with the Curse Key. Let's get rid of the Energy Potion, take the Swift Potion instead. Alright. Here I got the Looter and the Mugger. Bowling Bash. I'm not in Wrath, unfortunately. Let's do Bowling Bash you. Then Dramatic Entrance, Fear No Evil. Then I can do Sash Whip you, Cut Through Fate this guy. Get rid of all of these. And then just Lucky, Consecrate is fine. And I could do here, let's do Miracle, Swivel, and then Windmill Strike. Okay, that way I should be able to kill with any decent attack. Outside of buffer, I probably didn't need to defend, but this is fine. Alright, got a Snatcher Potion, which is tempting, but I'll skip it. Flying Sleeves, Third Eye. I think I'll take the Flying Sleeves. A second copy of it is nice. We've got Clumsy as well as Smirk Hourglass. At the start of turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's curse number 4, right? So I could technically start skipping question mark rooms. But let's make sure I got Mr. Machine. Here, let's choose... So Flurry of Blows would be great. I would love another way to enter Wrath. I don't have any ways offered here. I could also grab a second copy of Talk to the End. That might be good. Lots of good options. I could also grab a Collector's on the Protect, right? Because I have 3. Yeah, let's play safe. Let's get another collector bonus here. Okay. Alright, here I got a shop. Good. Do I want Bottle Flame? I'll pick up an attack stage. Come with this card in your hand. Let me first grab a Tantrum. Okay, now it's tempting to do Bottle Flame the Tantrum. Let's do Tantrum first. I already had enough Cut Through Fates, right? And I had only 2 Crescendos. Let's take a third one. Deceive Reality is good. I think I'll take these Bottle Flame. Yep. And then let's bottle the Tantrum. That should be a lot of fun. I could afford a Nirvana. I don't... Actually, it's kind of nice. Not strictly necessary. But fine, let's take the Nirvana. Yep, why not? Alright, and then here I got the Book of Stabbing. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem, right? So now if I enter Wrath, it's actually not going to deal that much damage, and I might take damage back myself. I could drink the Swift Potion, because I can't defend here anyway. So I think I have to do Wrath. Let's do Tantrum. Direct Entrance, Flying Sleeves, then see if the Swift Potion gives me something good. Flurry of Blows and Tranquility. That's still not enough, and I'm going to lose the buffer to the Regret. Unless I can somehow deal enough damage, which seems impossible. 30, 44. No, I don't think there's anything I can do, right? So I can do Flurry of Blows, Nirvana. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. It's fine. I'll accept the damage here. All right, first thing I'm not able to perfect just because I got, I think, a slightly worse opening hand than I would otherwise. All right, here I can do Follow-Up, Bowling Bash, and that is actually not enough to kill unless I can trigger the Letter Opener. That is enough. Beautiful. All right. We got Centennial Puzzle. The first time we lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards, as well as a Power Potion, Perseverance, Prostrate, Empty Fist. I already have an Empty Fist, but I think I'll take the Perseverance. That might be useful here. And then here I got Injury as well as Teardrop Locket, Starting Combat, and Calm. Very helpful. I already have enough curses. So, I don't know. Let's see how Act 3 looks like. I think, let me count question mark rooms here at least. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I probably got 6 on the previous acts at least. So I think once I get 2 question mark rooms on Act 3, I think I can skip question mark rooms. Alright, here let's do Crescendo, Dramatic Entrance. Let's do, this is 36, right? Let's do Tantrum, get rid of this guy. Then Cut Through Fate, no, Flying Sleeves, get rid of this guy. And then Cut Through Fate. And Just Lucky to get rid of this guy. Beautiful. Alright, perfected this as well. We got Mobbing. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer wish to spend any gold at a shop, as well as the Blessing of the Forge, which I skip. Again, really tempted to Ragnarok. And I did already have enough protects, right? I had... Oh, just one Simmering Fury. Fine, let's take a second one. Who knows? Maybe I can get a Collector's. I thought I had more than one. Alright, here I should upgrade the Tantrum because it's in my opening hand. The other option is also to upgrade the Talk to the Hands. I guess I can do that on Act 3. Alright, the champ who is attacking me on turn 1. Luckily, I do have Protect. Is that going to be enough, though? And I can't really do Tantrum, right? I do have a buffer, too. It might be worth to lose the buffer early. Let's try... Actually, I mean, I have the Regret. No, so I think... Let's do Carve Reality, Follow-Up, Sash Web. Brings it down to 14. And then with the Essence of Steel and Protect, I am fully defended here. Let's try that. Next turn, I'm Frail, and hopefully I'll be able to use the buffer then. Alright. Not being attacked is good. Let's do Weave, Cut Through Fate. Another Cut Through Fate is nice. Another Weave, Cut Through Fate. Flying Scissors is nice. Let's keep the Clumsy as well. And then one more Weave. Should I meditate something? Could meditate a Tantrum. That might be useful. Or no, let's meditate a defensive card like the Protect. Yeah. So let's do Flying Sleeves and then meditate the Protect. Okay. Alright. 11. This is with weakness. Good. And I got plenty of protects. That's nice. Let's do Protect. And you know what? I think I'll play the Flying Sleeves just to free up my hand. Okay. Alright. Not being attacked here. Okay. Let's do... So I don't have a good way to enter Wrath, unfortunately. There's a Talk to the End that's useful. Should I do Empty Fist? Not really, right? I don't think I need to. Yeah, I think I'll just do Wallop and wait. Okay. Right, it's really tempting to just use the buffer because the chance of drawing the Regret is growing very quickly. But I think I can defend here. So Protect this in 9, plus 6 is 15, plus Talk to the End Flying Sleeves would be another... Actually, that's actually not enough. And I'm Frail, so the Deceive Reality is not enough either. Yeah, fine, let's use up the buffer. Yeah, so I think I will still do Talk to the Hand. Let's do Deceive Reality to get a safety. And then... I think I'll do Protect here. Okay. Yeah, lose the buffer there. I was hoping I wouldn't get attacked here. That's good. And I got a Crescendo. Beautiful. So let's try to deal damage. Let's do Crescendo. Then Cut Through Fate. It's another Crescendo. Yeah, let's save the wall for the turn after. Then Weave, Flying Sleeves, Smite. I think I'll do Windmill Strike. That will force a transformation next turn, so I can still stay in Wrath. Okay. Can I deal enough damage here? Not the best hand here. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Wallop. I kind of want to free up my hand by doing Tranquility, Flurry of Blows, Crescendo, another Flurry of Blows. Oh boy, I will have to deal a lot of damage next turn. This might be a challenge. Because I'm going to take way too much. Let's see. So I have a follow-up. Let's do Cut Through Fate. I mean, I could exit Wrath with the Fear No Evil, right? But then I still have to defend against 62, which is... not horrible. If I drink the Speed Potion... Hang on, let's do Cut Through Fate first. I probably don't need the Nirvana. Okay. Alright, so there's a Sash Whip. The weakness might be helpful. Can I deal enough damage here? I don't think I can, right? Because it's only 48 if I had an attack potion. So if I do Sash Whip, then Fear No Evil. So I need 46. The safety and perseverance is 2749. That is enough, right? So if I do safety, 38, and then perseverance, I am able to fully defend. Okay, fine. Alright, and I need 39. I do have Crescendo, then Cut Through Fate, Flurry of Blows and the Flying Slice is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one too. Got lucky. Had to use a potion, but got really lucky. We got a Dislocatus potion, and again, I'll go for Popper, so let's skip the rare cards. Here, Slaver's cards is interesting. Do I want Holy Water? Replaces Pure Water at the start of each combat, 3 miracles into hand. It's not the worst. And I feel like I should be able to get the Alex Shiny modifier, right? No, let's play it safe. Let's take the Slaver's Collar. Extra energy is kind of nice. Turn boss and lead comments, get extra energy at the start of your turn. Yep, let's do that. Okay. Alright, Awaken one at the end, which is nice. I don't have... Actually, I only have 1 power, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, I can only hit 3 of the 4 leads. And then in terms of question mark rooms, I think I'll get the 3 early question mark rooms. And then after... Well, here I might get a question mark room too, because the other option is a shop. But then here, for example, I do a regular fight. Here I have another question mark. You know what? I think I'll skip question mark rooms then early on too. Because I am guaranteed to get 2 question mark rooms later on. And I am guaranteed to get curses, right? So I have Clumsy... Injury, Parasite, Regret, and Shame. I already have enough, and the Curse Key guarantees another curse, so... Yeah, so let's skip this question mark room, do a regular fight here, here as well, and here as well. And then I will take a question mark room here, and then I'll have to take these, this question mark room here, and then also this one, to avoid a rest side. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright, here I got the Dark Links. Let's start with Tantrum. Then, Dramatic Entrance, okay. Oh man, it's a waste to... You know what? I think I'll do Windmill Strike and Flying Sleeves here. Okay. And then let's do Simmering Fury and Sash Up is enough. Beautiful. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so Fear Potion. If I want to be aggressive, a Fear Potion might be a good idea. Probably more so than the Power Potion. Especially against the Awakened one. Yeah, let's get rid of the Power Potion, take the Fear Potion instead. Another Consecrate. That's the only card I already have a copy of. Unfortunately, 1 copy, but yeah, let's take another one. Empty Fist might have been good too. Or Empty Mind for card draw. Alright, here, let's definitely fight for a rare relic. Okay. A little risky entering Wrath here. Crescendo might be good too, and I have the energy. Fine, let's do Crescendo. Then do Dramatic Entrance, Consecrate, Tantrum. Then Sash Whip, and yeah... Fine, I'll do Swivel and protect that. Actually allows him to be fully defended. Beautiful. Alright, 32. That might be a little tougher. Well, I guess I have the buffer. I should have kept the Protect. There's no reason to play it if I was going to use the buffer anyway. And then this is enough with the Cut Through Fate. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Pocket Watch Relic, which means whenever you play 3 or less cards in your turn, draw 2 additional cards at the start of your next turn. That I might try to trigger that as much as I can. I will skip the Ancient Potion, and then here I don't have any of these. Wheel Kick is really good, though. And I said I was going to start skipping question mark rooms already, right? So, yeah, let's do a regular fight here and here. Okay. Alright, here I got the Spiker. I have to be a little careful with. Wallop is great. Let's do Tantrum. Then Wallop. Okay. Then Dramatic Entrance and Flying Sleeves. Beautiful. Okay. Got a Region Push, which I'll skip. Rushed on Empty Body. I already have a Conclude. Let's take a second one. Although multiple Concludes are not that great. And then here, again, have to worry about the Spiker a little. Okay. Let's do... This guy is attacking me. That's unfortunate. Let's do Tantrum. Then Wheel Kick. Okay. And then I can do Talk to the Hand. Let's do Protect, Dramatic Entrance. Okay. And then Wallop is great. Beautiful. Okay. We got a Dex Potion, which I'll skip. Weave number 2. Yeah, let's take a second Weave. I haven't gotten combo yet. Might be nice to try to get combo with the Weaves. Alright, here I got the Jawworms. Let's do Tantrum. Bowling Bash is enough to get rid of this guy. Then I can do Weave, Dramatic Entrance, Cut Through Fate, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got an Essence of Steel Potion. That might be better than, fine, the Fear Potion, yep. Third Eye Sash Whip, Prostrate. I know I already had a Sash Whip, right? Let's take a second Sash Whip. Almost misclicked there. Okay. And then here I got the Nemesis. I am being attacked on turn 1, so unless I can deal enough damage which seems unlikely. There's nothing I can do to defend, right? Even the buffer is not going to help me here, right? So I need to deal, while in Wrath, about 90 damage. I have 15, 24 is 39, 49, 50, 60, 74. What if I do this as Chaos? Let's risk playing the Crescendo, then Distill Chaos. That was 2 curses. Yeah, I don't think that was enough. Yeah, fine. Let's do Dramatic Entrance, Bowling Bash, Tantrum, Miracle. Oh, actually, I didn't need Miracle. I thought I needed it. Yeah, I got close, but unfortunately did not have enough. I was not that far off from being able to kill either, right? Oh, I might be taking a lot of damage here. Let's do Sash Whip. Wait, oh, right, I had the boot, so I just need 2 attacks here. Beautiful. Alright, Mr. Perfect here. We got Bag of Marbles. Set the Shove comment apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Now, if I had that before, I would have been able to perfect that elite. Crescendo Tranquility Hold. I had 3 Crescendos and only 1 Tranquility. So as much as I like another Tranquility, I think I'll take the Collectors on the Crescendos. Okay. I could get a curse here. I don't think I need to force it, though. So if I can avoid taking the curse, I think I should try. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Crescendo, Flurry of Blows again. Then follow up for free, Dramatic Entrance, Flying Sleeves, and is the Tantrum going to be enough? It is. Beautiful. Alright, got an Energy Push, which I'll skip. Another Weave. I already had enough Cut-Through Fates and 2 Weaves, so let's take a 3rd one. Okay, and then, yeah, here, let's do a Question Mark Room. Okay, fine, I'll take some gold for free, sure. And then here I got Clumsy number 2, as well as Horn Cleat. At the start of your 2nd turn, gain 14 block. Alright, here I got the Giant Head. 12 incoming. No way to block, no way to defend, right? I mean, I have the buffer. I guess I'll use that. So might as well enter Wrath, right? Let's do Flurry of Blows, Tantrum. Then Flurry of Blows again, Simmering Fury, Nirvana, Dramatic Entrance, and follow up. Okay. Alright, there goes my buffer. Yeah, I'm not being attacked. That's fine. There's a Weave. That's good. Let's do just the attacks. Weave, Consecrate, Wallop, and then Flying Sleeves. At least I saved some block with the Calipers, thanks to Wallop. Okay. Alright, let's do Deceive Reality. Yeah, I think I'll just do Talk to the Hand, Sash Whip, and wait. Okay. Alright. I'm almost fully defended here. Yeah, Tantrum is enough, right? Yeah, let's do Tantrum, enter Wrath, or stay in Wrath. Yep, let's do Tantrum here. Then Consecrate. Can't believe I'm running out of damage. I guess let's do Windmill Strike and Swivel. That way the next attack I get will be free. And I sort of need to kill here, right? Let's do Cut Through Fate. I did not have any Weaves. That's a little disappointing. Then follow up. Just lucky. Conclude is not bad if I can draw it, which I don't think I can. No, never mind. I did have Weaves. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one, but no way to get combo or overkill. Got tomorrow at the start of your turn, gain 10 Mantra. That's not bad. A Dex Potion, which I'll skip, and Battle Hymn is interesting. I think I'll stick with the Crush Joint, though. I think Battle Hymn is a power, and I don't want to play it for the boss fight anyway. And then, yeah, let's do a regular fight here. I'm pretty sure I should have been able to get the Mystery Machine modifier, right? Here, let's do Tantrum, Consecrate, Dramatic Entrance. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Yeah, Weave is nice. Talk to the End is nice, too. And then I can also do a Wallop to get me enough block. Actually, could I kill? I already dealt 240 damage. Should I try to kill if I can? Might be fun. So it's a Simmering Fury, Crush Joints for vulnerability, then Just Lucky. Okay, it might be fun, it might not be easy. Let's bring back a Wallop. Okay. Alright. Here, let's do Weave, Flying Sleeves 1, Flying Sleeves 2. Then Wallop, Deceive Reality, and yeah, might as well do Safety. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Tantrum, Sash Whip, Cut Through Fate. I really was hoping to grab another Weave. Well, I got 2. Yeah, but not close to getting combo, though. Yeah, not close at all. Alright, last turn, 105. I could, well, just for fun, let's see if I can try to deal enough damage. So if I do Follow Up, then Sash Whip, then Cut Through Fate. Get rid of both of these. Hope to get another Weave. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, might have been theoretically possible, but yeah, practically difficult. Alright, fine. I still have my buffer. Another Dex Push, which I'll reject. Another Windmill Strike, which I probably don't really need. And I already have enough cards, so this one might be a safe skip. Yeah, I don't think I need more. Here, let's do another Question Mark Room. I got a shop here. Beautiful. With Ice Cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. It's really good. I can't really get a collectibles or anything else. Do I want molten egg? Hang on, let's grab the ice cream first. It also gives me my 25th relic, although I still have another elite coming up. I could also just skip the next question mark, or save the gold here and go for the next question mark, but no. I think I'll do wheel kick. Should I do cauldron? I'll pick up Bruce 5 random potions. I can't think of anything better. I could afford both of these, but molten egg seems a little useless. Fine, let me take the cauldron first, okay? And then here, let's get rid of the explosive potion, drink the fruit juice right away. And the bottled miracle is interesting. So is the skill potion, though. I think I'll take the skill potion instead. Okay, and then, yeah, fine, let's take molten egg, one of it, add an attack and 2 deck upgraded. I guess I could have also removed the curse, because I already have 6 curses, I don't need one, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Alright, here, not being attacked on turn 1, let's do Tantrum, Dramatic Entrance, then Wheel Kick, let's do Swivel and Conclude. Oh, that's enough to kill, beautiful. Got a Strength Potion, which I'll skip for an Influence pre-upgraded, that is nice, let's take it. And then last elite, Nemesis, let's hope for a better attack pattern. Yep, not being attacked on turn 1, that's great. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Tantrum, Flurry of Blows again, then Dramatic Entrance. Okay, I kind of hope I get the big attack, because then I have the buffer, I can just use that. Alright, that is the big attack, and now I just need to not draw the regret. I did not. Beautiful. Let's do Tantrum again, then Cut Through Fate. Let's grab the... Actually, I can do Wheel Kick and then grab the Just Lucky that way. Alright. And then Flying Sleeves does deal 10 damage. Let's also do Conclude. Beautiful. Okay. And then here I just need to deal 28 damage, which I can easily do with a Cut Through Fate and a Weave. Beautiful. Alright, so we got Meal Ticket when we enter a shop, heal 15 HP, and a Blessing of the Forge, which I'll skip. No collector bonuses here. Empty Body might be interesting. Let's take it. Okay. And then here, last upgrade. What should that be? Dramatic Entrance is always in my opening hand. Does deal a good amount of damage. Let's do it. Protects might be the other good thing to upgrade, but I think this is fine. Alright, Awaken 1. Being attacked for 17 with weakness. I do have the buffer. No way to defend, so might as well... Hang on, let me drink this Essence of Steel Potion. That's 16. Not quite enough, so I think I might enter Wrath here, right? Yeah, if I have the buffer anyway, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Tantrum. Should I do Crescendo first? Yeah, I'll be able to deal more damage with the Tantrum. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Okay. If I play 2 more skills... I don't want to. I can do Conclude, but then... Hang on, let's do Consecrate. Yep, that gives me 2 extra cards and energy. Let's do Follow-Up. Tantrum. Should I save the energy? Let's do Conclude here. Actually, I'm not that far off from being able to deal enough damage to kill. And I have the energy. Let's do Windmill Strike and Conclude here. So this way I lose the buffer, but there's a chance I might be able to just kill next turn if I can't defend, because that's a lot of damage to defend against. For an Influence gives me Streamline for free. Let's do it. Okay. Then do Flurry of Blows, Weave. I will risk Carve Reality. And then Streamline. Alright, I sort of need to exit Wrath next turn, though. Otherwise I might be in trouble, because I will have 86 incoming. Alright, there's a Meditate, but even that only drops me... I have at least a lot of energy. Alright, let's do the Weave Seer. Then do Cut Through Fate. Empty Fist is good. Probably don't need Simmering Fury. Let's do 2 more Weaves. Then, might as well do Smite. Then Empty Fist. I still don't think I have enough, right? Unless the Skill Potion gives me something good. Let me drink it now. Alpha Wave the Hand Tranquility. Wave the Hand might be something. Weakness with 43 will bring it down by probably 11, right? Like 32. And I have 7 plus 12 is 19, plus another 5 is 24. So I don't think I have enough. Let's do Empty Fist. Flurry of Blows. Yeah, I just don't think I have enough. I mean, I'll try it. Yeah, 32, and I have 24. If I enter Wrath at just a Flurry, yeah, I'm not going to be able to deal enough damage. That's a shame. Yeah, I think there is a way, probably. And, yeah, if I only got to that wall earlier. Just sort of fun, because I haven't reloaded a single time in this run. Let's reload and see if... What can I do differently? Draw more cards faster to get to that wallop sooner? That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe drink the skill potion a little earlier. Although I guess it does make sense to save the skill potion for later. So let's do... I think I did Crescendo, Dramatic Entrance, and Consecrate. Okay, that was the smart choice. Then do Follow-Up, Tantrum. What if I don't play the Windmill Strike? Let's just to conclude. Get the Windmill Strike to grow a little. Okay. And then here I had enough damage, right? I had the Sash Whip, the Flurry, Foreign Influence for a Streamline. And then Carve Reality. Yeah, if only I could play this Cut-Through Fade, which I can without killing. And when I kill, I can't play it. Fine, let's wait. I think I'll drink the Skill Potion earlier, but I'm worried it will give me the same things, because the RNG shouldn't have different. Alright, let's see if I can do something else here. Let's do the Weaves, then drink the Skill Potion. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, that will give me the same things. Yeah, I still should do Wave the Hand. Then do Cut Through Fate. What if I don't grab the Empty Fist? Will that make a difference? No, it just gave me another Simmering Fury. Alright, just out of fun. Clearly I don't have enough to kill here, right? Just out of fun, I think what I'm going to do is... Yes, nothing I can do here to defend. What can I do differently here? What if I trigger the Pocket Watch? Can I do that? Can I deal enough damage so that I kill with only 3 cards, including the Pocket Watch? That might be theoretically possible. I think that's the only thing I can think of that might give me a chance. So let's try this again here. So I did Crescendo, Dramatic Entrance, Consecrate. Then Follow-Up, Tantrum, Windmill Strike, Conclude. Okay, so I'm able to deal a lot of damage. I hope that that means I can kill with only 3 attacks. So, Sash Whip, Carve Reality, and a Smite. Actually, even not a Smite, like a Weave is enough here. Okay. So that way I'm triggering the Pocket Watch. That gives me extra card draw, which should allow me to get to that Wallop sooner. Let's see if that works. Let's do the Weaves. Then do... Might as well do Miracle because I have Ice Cream. Then do a Smite, Cut Through Fate. Get rid of both Simmering Furies. That does give me the Wallop. Will that make a difference? Let's still drink this and this and... Oh, interesting. Different cards this time. Alright, let's take the Deceive Reality. That's fine. Do that. Then, Wallop. That should be enough to defend, right? Then Empty Fist. Flurry of Blows. And, wait, I only have 40. So I need to play... I have the Energy List to protect. Then Meditate. And do I have a way to enter Wrath? No, but I think I'll grab another Wallop here. I do have a Crescendo in my hand. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that might have made a difference. Just being able to trigger the Pocket Watch. Such a powerful relic. Alright, here, I don't have a way to exit Wrath, but I do have... Actually, I think I should be able to kill, right? So if I do Crescendo, then talk to the hand, Flurry of Blows, Tantrum, Consecrate, Wallop, and that's enough. Beautiful. Yeah, so with a reload, I was able to break this one. And yeah, let's count that as the one reload I have in my day, which, yeah, I think it's fine. 17-1, that should be a pretty good score. So of the 12 elites, I perfected 10, so I think I only missed the first Nemesis fight, and there's one more. The Book of Stabbing fight. I just had no chance there. Just drew a hand on turn 1 that wasn't enough to defend or kill. Was able to have 3 collective bonuses as well as Insignifiant. Curses was fairly easy. Well Fed was doable thanks to the pair and the Fruit Juice Potion, I guess. So, interesting. The Cauldron was useful. That did give me 25 points there. Mystery Machine, I'm glad I accounted correctly, and, well, I guess I could have skipped one more question mark room, but I think this is good enough. I had regular fights, which gave me a little bit extra points. Like Shiny was doable, Lightspeed was fairly easy, so yeah, I guess I missed Overkill and Combo. That's something like I should have been able, I had enough cards to be able to do that, and yeah, that means I'm not, I actually thought I would be in the top 20. Alright, so I am 36 right now, I am 40 points below Gemino. That is interesting. So I do wonder if that means that maybe Gemino either... did not maximize question markers at all. Actually, interesting. I'm exactly 25 points below Pelt, so I wouldn't be surprised if Pelt did what I did, which is at some point when you have enough question mark rooms to just skip, well, once we have Mr. Machine, skip question mark rooms to do regular fights. That would explain the 25 points difference. Goldberry got 50 points more. And Gemino is 25 points away from Goldberry. So I don't think I skipped that many question mark rooms, did I? I guess maybe I did skip 5 question mark rooms. That could explain the 10-point difference. Interesting. I am tied with Alex, which means that we probably also took the same path and did not maximize question mark rooms, which I think is reasonable. So if theoretically I had been able to get Overkill, which I think should be possible, and then maybe one extra collectible was 1751, let's see what that would have put me. That would have put me still not in the top 20. So how did Knight get 1793? That is 92 points more than me. I guess getting lucky with the other elites and then also getting Overkill and something like that, that's the only thing I can think of. Or maybe by not skipping the question mark rooms, or by not skipping the question mark rooms, you can get more gold and maybe courier, or just another way to get more collective bonuses. That's the only thing I can think of. All right, yeah, I think today is going to be hard to compare because, yeah, there's so much variety in how many question mark rooms you hit. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Insanity, Hoarder, and Big Game Hunter modifiers, and as I predicted correctly, it did come down to collective bonuses. First of all, everybody was able to get Curses, Insignifiant, Money, I Like Shiny, and Popper. That is actually a funny joke that Crocus did. Nobody went for Popper, I think, yesterday. There were way too many good rare cards to pass up, and I think I got way more than 2 collective bonuses on just rare cards alone. So yeah, Crocus ended up doing really well, 2440. That's an amazing score. Crocus perfected all the elites and all the bosses. So the Act 1 boss was a huge challenge for a lot of people, including myself. Crocus mentioned that he realized that it would be hard to perfect, so he needed blocks. So he actually decided to skip early question mark rooms to go for regular fights to gain more defensive cards, and that actually worked. Congratulations. Crocus also did not get an early offering until Act 2, but was able to pick up a Brutality and upgrade that, and then that together with the Rupture gave him extra strength and extra card draw, which ended up being helpful. He also bottled the Impervious, which is interesting. I guess without the offering, that was the next best choice. Ended up with a record of 29 collective bonuses, and yeah, as I predicted yesterday, it did come down to collective bonuses, and Crocus is technically, well, theoretically first place and has the most collective bonuses, and that is out of 203 cards, which is impressive. Also was able to get Overkill and Combo, which I think most people were able to do. Missed the Lightspeed, or the Speedster modifier. He mentioned that it took him way too long with 3 sittings, but was able to do it. And then he also gave a shout out to the Pummel card, which is very helpful with the boot, because then without any extra strength, you can at least deal 25 damage, and then once you have extra strength with Rupture, you can deal way more than that. So yeah, great score from Crocus, congratulations. Gemino ended up 6 points behind with 2434. Gemino perfected all the elites and all the bosses as well. Mentioned that he did get some nice card draw against the Act 1 boss, and thanks to Dual Wield was able to end up with 18 Metallicized by turn 4, and that definitely helped. He also was able to get 28 collectibles, so 1 fewer than Crocus. Was able to get Overkill as well as Combo and the Stuff modifier, and he actually was able to get the Stuff modifier without the feed. Actually picked up the Darkstone Peria, which because I had the feed, I didn't pick it up, and that it might have cost me the Lightspeed modifier, although interestingly nobody I think got Lightspeed yesterday. I think for most people trying to figure out which card to pick to get another collector bonus did take some time. So Gemino did not get Lightspeed, and then yeah, Gemino mentioned is probably his highest score ever. Congratulations, great score. Then you have Georgia with 2406, Peltz got 2359, David got 2309. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David perfected all the elites and all the bosses, got 23 collector bonuses out of 184 cards, so slightly less than I did. Also was able to get Overkill and Combo, but missed the Lightspeed modifier too. Then you have Mike here with 2307. Mike actually had a good comment about how there was an early choice between a second set of offerings versus a feed. And I picked up the feed to try to get more max HP. But as Gemino showed, it was possible to get max HP with just Darkstone Periamp. And yeah, having that extra set of offerings seems to have made the run much easier for Mike and a lot of others. So yeah, that's a divergence. Although I guess I was still able to perfect a lot of stuff, but I guess it did take me a little longer. And then you have Rado here with 2282. Ishmael got 2259. Ishmael perfected 11 of the 13 elites, so just like me, missed the Act 1 boss. I think, yeah, basically everybody below the score missed the Act 1 boss. It was really tough to perfect that one. Ishmael did get 27 collector bonuses, which is very impressive. Was able to get Overkill Combo stuffed. Also got that with the Darkstone Periap, not with the feeds. And then Ishmael mentioned that the highlight of the run was getting a Gambling Ship early, and then also having Wraiths, and then duplicating the Wraith, because that way, with the Gambling Ship, you basically have 5 innate cards with the Wraith, and then he also had the innate the bottled offering. So basically he was able to get a free card reward, not only a collector bonus on the Wraith, but also a free extra card draw on turn 1 with the Gambling Ship. So that's a very smart thing I hadn't considered. So yeah, congratulations for the extra collector bonus that way. Then next you have Goldberry here with 2257. Goldberry perfected 11 of the 13 elites, all the bosses. Mentioned that the Act 1 boss was very difficult, and I failed against that one. I was able to get 23 collector bonuses. I think that's the only reason that he doesn't have a higher score. And then also missed the Lightspeed modifier. Next, you have Nick here with 2213. Cyberfox got 2209. Simone got 2184, so 2 points more than me, and those 2 points come from I went for a rest set on Act 2 because I had very little HP and I was a little worried, and then actually didn't end up needing that HP later on. So if I didn't go for that rest set, I would have been able to tide Simone. Simone also was able to perfect one more elite than me, still missed the Act 1 boss just like me, and then was able to get did not get the stuff modifier, right, because he didn't pick up either the feed or the Darkstone Periap, and so yeah, one more elite and one less 25 points from the stuff modifier, and then he also missed the Lightspeed modifier by 5 seconds, which is unfortunate. Was able to get Overkill and Combo. I end up with 2 points behind, 2182. I perfected 11 of the 13 leads, missed the Act 1 boss, no chance there whatsoever. I got 24 collector bonuses out of 197 cards. I was able to get Overkill Combo, missed the Lightspeed modifier. Alex actually tried 3 different times to try to perfect the Act 1 boss, taking different paths to get better cards, and failed all of the time. So gave up and just watched my run, which is reasonable. I think, you know, this is sort of like top 60 is probably what you can do if you miss the Act 1 boss. And to get into the top 40 or top 30, you really need to perfect all the bosses. The next we have Steven here with 2159, or he got 2140. Roland got 2109, and then missing top 100 just by a little bit. You have Sammy, who I hadn't seen in a while, so happy to see his name here again, with 2059, and The Dark with 2036. And then you also have Zembri with 2031, and Jenny with 2000. So yeah, 136th place, you can still have more than 2,000 points and still not be in the top 100, which really shows how lots of collectibles were yesterday. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.